deep. Like back in the day, like 9, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They was in hiatus.
We met about 9, 10 years ago, and we started doing this heavy, and we was in this like G.O.D.
G.O.D. Glass Onion Dynasty.
The only reason why I'm bringing this up because I was talking to my man back then. So many similarities between his stories and the first 6 months of his experience with this poetry thing and our first 10 years of experience in this poetry thing. It's the same thing. And you know, when we started writing, we was writing hard. Like stuff you writing.
Tell them why you mad, son. Tell them why you mad.
I was mad. So I'm annoyed. I'm going to bring back a little of the venom that started all this stuff. Burnt out blackness. Sold at markets off of South Street, 3 blocks away from gyms, mixed in between Pizzeria Uno and TGUF. Thank goodness you forgive. At least that's how you feel. Grazing us like cattle only to turn your wheels and plow your fields. Make your women believe they were better than something else because if it were not for us, they'd be your bitches. We twitched and bled as your daddy did some horrible stuff to us from back inside the barn. You have foreseen your future in me, so you force us to forget our past. Cast us out of once promised land now, age-riddled, family-decayed home of many were left behind that do not recall our presence any longer. Brothers whose faces look like mine. Cousins whose lives were lost amongst the rebellious attacks between Rwanda, Uganda, the Congo, but we do share common bonds. Bonds of unwarranted attacks, terrorist attacks, Rodney Kings, Luimas, Diallos, Philly cop leg drops all over the black necks of the ghetto just because we killed one of yours? What about the millions of mine? Twin planes ripping down your twin towers, destroying the lives of hundreds of African American families, and it was a tragedy. But consider this. In the next 5 years, the NYPD, LAPD, law enforcement agencies nationwide will have wiped out 10 times that amount of the African American male population, thereby committing genocide. So why are you crying about it now?
Talk about it.
911 was just your warning. And it is all your fault. We're only living in the words of Al-Hajj Malik al-Shabazz, the chickens have come home to roost. And will continue to do so until you do right by us.